Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. I am Rajani. This is my channel, Divinely Empress. Look, y'all pulling Lotto. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Is she a Capricorn? It's a Lotto sign. I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. Like I said, this is Divinely Empress. I'm Rajani. This is the Capricorn collective reading. Capricorn, don't mind my nails. My nail broke yesterday, so don't judge me. Just a little disclaimer, okay? So let's go ahead and jump in. This is going to be a collective reading for Capricorn, just to kind of see what the energies are for you guys. It is going to be general, so take the message as it resonates, leave what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at Divinely Empress, or you can go directly through my website at shopdivinelyempress.com. Everything is on my Instagram as well if you have any questions about the website. All right, Capricorn. So I'm going to try not to keep you guys too long because I want to get through all 12 signs today. So this reading should not exceed more than about 20 minutes or so. It just depends on what Spirit has for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump right in and just pull an overall energy just to see where you are right now collectively, okay? There's a lot of, again, so instinct. So there's something with your instincts. I don't know if Spirit is wanting you to listen to your intuition a little bit more. Trust your instincts. Trust that your inner knowing, your gut, when it comes to a situation, okay? When it comes to love or the truth about a love situation or romance or something that you love. Let's just keep going. Let's see. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Cappies. I feel like there's going to be something coming to you in abundance, Capricorn. Like massive amounts in excess. Like overdoing something, or not overdoing it, but like in a bad way. Just like so much of something, excess, large amounts is what I'm hearing. So you're pulling two energy cards. You've got attitude and connectivity, Foxy Brown and Raw Digger. So I feel like you're remembering who you are, Capricorn. Like your spirit guides had to remind you who you are, in a sense. Like maybe you were just becoming a little too humble. Yeah, like you got power at the bottom of the deck, Sister Soldier. It's like Spirit had to remind you, like, you are that B or you are that dude. Like, remember who you are. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe you were just becoming too, like I said, too humble, you know? And we don't want to, I don't mean that in a way of, like, you need to be overly cocky or conceited or anything like that, but just stand in your power. You know who you are. Stand in knowing that you have a lot to offer, a lot to bring to the table, and nobody should sleep on that. And also bragging on yourself a little bit, Capricorn. You know, it's okay to speak and to celebrate yourself. It's okay to celebrate yourself. There's a difference between bragging and celebrating yourself. And I feel like you might struggle with the balance of the two, so you become overly humble and you don't celebrate your accomplishments and your achievements. You could also have a lot of haters around you, and maybe that's another reason why you feel the need to protect your energy, which is fine and understood, you know, but I feel like it's okay to celebrate yourself. Like those haters can't stop what blessings God has for you. You know what I mean? You don't have to tell them all your business and everything that you're achieving, but if you feel the need to share something, it's okay to do that. Or not even the need, but the desire to. Remember who you are. Remember you are powerful, Capricorn. And I feel like your spirit team is trying to get you to see that or understand that or reconnect with that part of who you are. Yeah, I feel like you're very, very powerful and you don't realize it, or you're beginning to realize that you're very powerful. That's so interesting because the song now that's playing is called Ego. And in the song, he's talking about how his ego betrayed him a little bit, or he's speaking through, not that his ego betrayed him, but he's speaking to his love interest through his ego and not speaking on how he really feels. But the message that I just received was more so kind of speaking to what we just talked about, is you need to live in your ego a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not in a negative way, but just, and not in a boastful way, but in the sense of remembering who you are, like standing in that confidence a little bit. And it's okay to brag on yourself some. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to talk that talk and talk about yourself and stand up for what you have to offer. You know, otherwise nobody else is gonna see it or believe it. And I'm not even really that, like, the people around you will see it and believe it because they know who you are and they see what you're doing. But I feel like for whatever reason, Spirit needs you to put your shit on a loudspeaker. Forgive my language, but you need to like blast who you are. Like, get on the loudspeaker and yell, I'm that bitch, or I'm that dude, or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get the message. Like, there's something about you needing to really stand loud and firm about the fact that you are chosen, period. Stand on that. And don't feel no way about it, and don't allow nobody to make you feel some way about it. And also don't be afraid of what people have to say about what you're doing, or, you know, your accomplishments, or don't fear that their negative energy or their evil eye is going to stunt your growth in any kind of way. Capricorn, I feel like this was really meant for you to hear, because we've got 2 cards out and I'm getting so many downloads. There's something about you needing to really stand in your confidence and in your power. Okay. So you need to really listen, take heed to that. You are chosen and you need to know that. All right. Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's pull from this deck. Look at this. You got protection at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. Your spirit guides are very much so protecting you. And then you have guardian here when I split the deck. So when it's like your spirit team is here to, first of all, they're very much so around you. You know, they're very much so leading you and guiding you and guarding you, protecting you, shielding you from all negativity, which is why they're saying, like, you don't have to worry about other people's negativity stunting your growth or anything. If something is happening right now where it might seem like you're not achieving your goals, or things could be falling apart or falling by the wayside, it's because that's just a part of this journey. That's a part of this phase of your journey, because God is replacing it with something better. Not because somebody got evil out on you, not because, you know, you're failing or anything like that. It's just a part of the journey. That's what happens when new is coming in. God has to remove what's no longer meant for you, and that's what's happening. So you are very protected. Your success is protected. You know, stand on who you are. I keep feeling that. Know who you are. Yeah, dedication. I feel like you are very dedicated to your spirituality and just like your prayer and your rituals, whatever that means for you, whether you are Christian or religious in any kind of way, or whether you're just a spiritualist, or whatever the case may be, however you practice and choose to engage with your spirituality. I feel like you're very dedicated to that, and your spiritual team appreciates it. And they honor you for it, because they know that you honor them as well. You know, they're very gracious for how you choose to engage and practice and be dedicated to your spiritual practices and your spirituality, you know, because it keeps them alive as well. Just because they're not here physically, that does not mean that they're not alive. Their energy is very much so alive. And through you, they can live. So they, you know, you show dedication to them, they show dedication to you. It goes both ways. But also there's a need for you maybe to create a sacred space, like an altar where you can go and sit in peace and pray and talk with your guides and ancestors, meditate, you know what I mean? So that way you can hear the messages that they're trying to give you. Maybe you do need to start meditating if you don't already. Or create a sacred space, you know, if you have the ability to set up a small altar, or, you know, just a safe space in your room or somewhere in your home where you can go and just be at peace for a few minutes and just sit with sit in silence and sit with your ancestors. That way you guys can communicate. Wow, okay. Hold on. So this is a lot. So first of all, I feel like some of you have spiritual gifts that you are either learning about, just like discovered, or you will, or you need to go and work with the healer. You need to find a spiritual practitioner and you need to work with this person to help you bring in some sort of prosperity. And if this is you, then you need to use the magic and the gifts that you have within you to create this abundance. For some of you, I feel like you are healers and you have healing abilities. And maybe, you know, you need to sit at your altar. Maybe this is why Spirit is telling you need to sit down so that way we can give you the messages on what to do next. What ingredients to use, you know, what steps to take to heal yourself, to heal the situation. I feel like this has a lot to do with your prosperity, with your abundance, your finances. I feel like there's an energy here of you needing to use herbs in your magic or your rituals. You can blow cinnamon. For those of you who don't really, you know, dabble, and I don't even like to use dabble because it makes it sound like it's something that's like taboo. But for those of you who are not really herbalists in that respect, find somebody who is and ask them if they are willing to do a prosperity ritual for you, or you can look up how to do one yourself. Or if you have questions, you can hit me up. But for those of you who already know how to do it, or who are willing to do it yourself, Spirit needs you to go ahead and get that done. Also, I feel like if you've already done some kind of spiritual practice or some kind of ritual when in regards to your prosperity, it's working, and it's working very fast. Probably faster than you realize. I feel like your magic is a lot stronger than you realize, especially when it comes to prosperity. I feel like you're a very good magician. There's something that has to do with your passions as well. Like, I feel like you're taking action on a lot of your passions. I feel like you have really created, like there's a space or something, like a room or like again an altar or something that you have, a place where you go to, you frequent, that is very sacred to you. It heals you as well. So it doesn't have to do anything with magic, but it could, you know, whether that be spell work, you know, words or music. That's all takes part in ritual healing. So, or ritualistic, is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, y'all get the point. But there's something that is healing you. Something you're doing that's healing you. And I really feel like also it's going to bring you a lot of prosperity. But also this has a lot to do with your passion. Something that you really believe in. Something you're really passionate about. Something that fires you up. There's a lot that's shifting in your life. A lot of fiery energy going on right now. So there's a lot of movement, a lot of action. I feel like things are picking up quickly for you. Things are going to start moving really fast. Also, I feel like, what's the next fire? Leo season that's coming up. Yeah, Leo season. Things are going to really, really start to pick up for you. The month of August. What's that, August? Shit, we in August? A couple weeks. So starting in the beginning of August, I feel like all through Leo season, things are going to really start to pick up momentum for you in a very good way when it comes to your finances and just healing in general, your overall passions. I also feel like Capricorn, you're very much so in your energy. You got grounding at the bottom of the deck. That's earth, your earth energy. This is you. So I feel like you're very in tune right now. Like you're very much so in who you are, which is exactly what Spirit wanted you to be, is embrace, you know, that magic within. Recognize that you are who you are. Be in your Capricorn energy, because it's going to bring you some a lot of healing, and it's taking you to your highest level of ascension. I also feel like you're going through an awakening right now, Capricorn. Yeah, you're setting boundaries, removing what's not serving you. Look at this. I said you're going through an awakening, and look what I opened up the deck to. Awakening. Ain't that something? All right. Let's look at this deck. Where we at on time? Okay, well, yours is going to be a little longer today. Yeah, we got creation here. So I definitely feel like, especially with this passion card showing up, I really feel like you guys are creating something new, or taking action on something new. Yeah, workaholic. So you could be working really hard right now on a creative passion, a creative endeavor, something that you really, like, again, that fires you up, that makes you feel good inside. Something creative, like literally a creative project, or you're creating something, starting a new business. Sorry, I wasn't verbalizing that well. You're having to walk away from something in order to start something new. You're definitely growing. You're expanding here. Yeah, let me just pull. So you could have been rejected in some way, or you're rejecting something or someone. Maybe you thought that your spirit team was rejecting you, or maybe you didn't feel heard, or I feel like you've been feeling rejected right now, whether that be spiritually or literally by the people around you. It definitely could have been spiritually, maybe feeling like your spirit team didn't hear your prayers. But you kept your faith, and that's what they appreciate the most. It's like, despite what it might look like, you've always kept your faith. Your faith is stronger than your doubt. That's for sure. And that's why they come through to bless you, because your faith is always stronger than your doubt. Just keep going. Yeah, quest and then joy. So yeah, you're on a new journey. We talked about this earlier. It's like you're looking for a new way to achieve the same goal. You know what I mean? Or to achieve a new goal. Look at this, enlightenment at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, number one, this is definitely tying to the Sun card as well. Also with this Joy card, similar energy. I feel like something is being shown to you. I feel like, you're gaining new information that's allowing you to take action, or you're being, with like this enlightenment card is speaking on, you're being shown the way. You're getting downloads, and I feel like, you're taking action on those things. Like, whatever this is really going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of prosperity, a lot of joy. I'm getting heavy Oshun energy right now. Oshun energy is very significant. We are in Venus retrograde. Oshun does rule Venus energy as well. And she also rules abundance. So heavy on that. And also the Sun with Leo energy. That makes a lot of sense when we talk about stepping into the month of August and Leo season, fire energy. The Sun, very much so a season of abundance. So if you have Leo placements, I feel like you're going to also receive, a lot of shine. The Sun shines the light on who you are, on blessings, on your achievements, your accomplishments. What is it? It not fertilizes, but y'all get what I'm trying to say, child. I have so many downloads trying to come in, but my mouth can't keep up. It's like you can't plant any seeds without the sun. It's not going to grow without the sun, right? So I feel like all the seeds that you've planted, are now going to start growing because the sun is going to be shining. That Leo energy is going to be shining on your blessings, on your seeds. They're going to start growing. You're going to start reaping the rewards. Yeah, Capricorn, this is going to be a good season for you. Leo season that's coming up. It's going to be a really good season for you, especially if you have fire placements. But even if you don't, it's still going to be a great season for you because you're in your energy, you're in your power, and it's coming up in your reading. So this is going to be a very abundant time of the year for you. Or this is when things are going to, look at this, start to balance out. Look at that. And I feel like it has a lot to do with your passions and the things that your creativity. Yeah, I feel like there could be some insecurities surrounding you right now, surrounding this expansion or this growth, this abundance. Maybe you don't think that it's going to work out for you, or you have some fear surrounding it. But I feel like it's definitely, as long as you put in the work and you just continue to nurture those seeds and stay consistent, it will turn into something. It will definitely grow. You know, you'll be able to move forward. I also feel like for some of you, there could be new work coming in, new jobs if you're applying. I feel like also rejection is God's protection. Like rejection, maybe you were rejected for something and it was because Spirit wanted you to try something different. Try to go about this in a different way. You know, if you've been doing something the same way this entire time, let's not do that and try this way now. Let's try this method and see how this works. Because I feel like they're forcing you in a new direction because that's where you're supposed to be. Maybe you're not supposed to be working a job. Maybe you are supposed to be practicing or moving towards your endeavors and your creative practices and, you know, your businesses and things of that nature. If this is something that you're into, or, you know, maybe you've been, even if you're not looking to do something entrepreneur wise, you know, maybe you've been working the same type of job for a very long time. And now Spirit wants you to try a different role or apply for something else. So there's so many different avenues and ways that this can resonate for you guys as individuals. But I feel like whatever this is, if you've been doing something or trying something one way, Spirit is urging you to do it in a different way because that's the way that's better suited for you. Yes. Spirit is definitely bringing you a lot of abundance. You're going through a shift right now, but the abundance is definitely coming in for you. And I feel like it's coming in very, very soon. Like I said, the month of August is going to be significant for you. You're going to start to see your seeds blooming and blossoming. You're going to start to receive the reward for all the efforts you've been putting in. You're going to start to see your blessings forming in the tangible 3D realm. So just keep moving forward, keep having faith, you know, keep investing in yourself, keep applying for those jobs, whatever it is that you need to do or that you are looking to do, keep moving forward with that, okay? Because it's going to work out for you. All right, Capricorn, well, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I thank you guys so much for taking the time to spend time with me. I hope this reading resonated for you. Again, if you would like to book a personal reading to get more insight to your situation, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at Divinely Empress or through the website at shopdivinelyempress.com, and we can go ahead and tap in. If this reading did resonate for you and you would like to stick around, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.